Hello and welcome back to the Pressing Matters. I'm Scott and thank you for tuning in. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button. We've experienced tremendous growth in the last couple of months and appreciate your support. If you subscribe and hit the notification bell, you'll be sure to get notified of all the new content coming up. So thank you for your support. A couple months ago, I did a video on the 45th anniversary of Year of the Cat, and asking the question, is it audiophile or not? The 45th anniversary was to be coming from Friday Music, and I bought 2 copies of it. The first one had a few defects, but the second one was okay to compare to my original, and I did that. But there's a little backstory to the 45th anniversary situation. There was a CD set released for the 45th anniversary that featured some remixing, I believe, from Alan Parsons. But the 45th anniversary vinyl being sold by Amazon and some of the audiophile retailers, I noticed Acoustic Sounds is selling it under the 45th anniversary banner. Now, interesting, these listings don't have any information about what makes it special, a 45th anniversary edition. There's no special mastering mentioned, no special pressing, nothing really. So when I got it, I took a look and was perplexed that it said 2012 with no 2021, copyright on it. So I did a little investigating, looking over Discogs. There was no 45th anniversary vinyl listed. I went to Friday Music's website, and they have an announcement that it's coming in the fall, but no information about it. What makes it any different? So, very confusing situation. Like, why would the retailers be selling this as a 45th anniversary if it's not even released yet by Friday Music? So I contacted someone at Friday Music. A nice gentleman has been helping me try to get to the bottom of it, and he finally got back to me after several back and forths. And apparently there is no special 45th anniversary edition that's any different from a previous edition. What they're doing is just re-releasing the 2012 edition under the 45th anniversary banner. So that was a little disappointing. But I have it in hand. I went through a couple copies to get a decent copy. I have a decent original, and I compared them both, and when I first put on the remaster, and I had some reservations about it. It seemed a little unnatural, especially in the higher registers. The treble seemed a little too emphasized, especially on his vocals, on Al Stewart's vocals, which isn't a good thing. He's already a little bit sibilant in the way he enunciates the lyrics. But on the original, it's fine. It completely organic and blended in. On here, it stands out a little bit more and takes away from the whole presentation. I guess the digital remastering might have added a little edge to it. Overall, it's okay. I know some people like it. I noticed in some of the comments from the retail websites, people were very excited about it. They thought it sounded good. I thought it sounded a little less natural than the original. It may have gained a little bit in bass, but it didn't really need it, you know. The original was a demo disc. I mean, it was on the Absolute Sound list. It was used in hi-fi salons as a demo disc. It's Al Stewart's masterpiece. You know, it really didn't need a lot of help. And I don't think it really got it with the Friday Music mastering. But this made me curious to go back and pick up the original master recording that was done in the early 80s for Year of the Cat. This was when JVC was pressing these on their super vinyl compound. And I had this at one time. I got rid of it when I was a broke student. Like I silly got rid of a lot of things in my collection when I was broke. I shudder to think about it, but that's the original master recording label, the first one. So this is really early on for them. And I know they get accused of smiley-faced EQ, but they did have a few success stories, and I think this one is absolutely a success. It towers above both of these other versions. And I couldn't believe it when I put it on, how right it sounds. It just sounds perfect. Everything is in balance. There's no harsh edge to anything, but there's excellent detail, full bass. It brings out every nuance of this production, which is considerable. I mean, there's a lot of instrumentation going on, you know, instruments being played on this album, and everything about it, particularly the vocals, just stands out beautifully. It's perfectly integrated. Everything is just right, and it is one of Mobile Fidelity's success stories. Really, it improved on the original. It benefits from the super silent surface, and it, you know, the Friday Music can't hold a candle to this. You know, I would think if someone's going to do a remaster, they will look at all the previously available versions and try to beat it. And I think, you know, the true audiophile remastering houses like MoFi and Analogue Productions, they do try to do that. I think they do examine what went wrong in earlier versions and make improvements. I don't feel like Friday Music did that with this. I think they did a fine job, but for the price they charge, which is almost $37 for their reissues, you know, they should be pressed on better vinyl. They should be mastered all analog, you know, and they're not. So I can't say I'm enthusiastic about the Friday Music reissue. It's fine without any other comparison, but the original master recording is far and away better than both versions. Highly recommend sourcing out a copy. I was able to get mine for $30, and I feel like, wow. Once I heard it, I was like, I would have paid a lot more for this. It's excellent. Really, if you love the album, this is the best way to hear it. Absolutely, I have no qualms saying that. Yeah, so this is the one. I wish I had better news that there was something special coming, but I guess there's not. So I have to leave it at that. So thank you for tuning back in to get a recap on this situation, and I'll see you next time. Take care.